Hi, my name is Anuhea.
And I'm Amberlee, and we are with Seattle Theater Group, a nonprofit organization that runs the Paramount, the Moore, and the Neptune theaters in Seattle, Washington. And today we are going to do a fun brain dance warm-up with you, which is a really fun way to warm up all of our bodies with the different parts of our brains.
The BrainDance was created by Gilbert of Creative Dance Center in Seattle and includes 8 different movement patterns that connect us to our bodies and our brains and help us feel grounded, centered, and awake.
There are many different variations and ways that you can do a brain dance warm-up, and today we're going to do a variation with you that uses some of the characters, singing, and movement inspired from the show Aladdin. And today we're going to use a fun element, a prop. So if you would like to, you can use some kind of scarf or piece of cloth or just anything, a t-shirt, for you as a fun way to use this during our brain dance. If you don't have that or don't want to use it, that's totally okay too.
So not only will we be warming up our bodies and our brains today, we will also be using our voices, acting skills, and imaginations. You can join us in the brain dance while sitting or standing or sitting in a chair. We'll help model different ways you can do the movement, so do whatever feels best for your body, and let's get started.
All right, so we're going to take some deep breaths now together. So let's take a deep breath in and reach that scarf up. Deep breath in through your nose and let that out on a sigh. Nice. Now we're going to take another smooth deep breath in and let that out on an ah. Awesome. Now we're going to take a sharp deep breath in. Ready? And let that out on a shh. Nice. And for our last breath in for this part, we are going to take another smooth breath in. And let's let it out on a nice.
Alrighty, so next we're going to be moving into our tactile portion. And so actually our scarves are going to be turning into magic lamps. So I want everyone to really just squish your scarf together, make your very own magic lamp. And we're going to pick it up and we're going to scrunch the scarf. And now we have all this magic. And so we're going to start just lightly tapping on our bodies. Slightly, you can go really slow, you can go super fast if you want, a lot of magic to be hitting. We're going to start with the arms, and then we're going to start using a sound, and you can go from low to high or high to low. So we're going to start doing a and get your back. Tap the magic on your stomach. You can't forget your legs, so just get the magic everywhere, on your calves, on the front of your leg. And we're gonna start doing it a little bit on the neck. And once you feel like you have tapped the magic everywhere, we have had magic all over our body.
All right, now take that magic and we're going to brush it and scrub it all around our body, and you're going to make a Tarzan kind of sound like ah. You can even do this with it. Ah. Get those feet, get the back, ah, even the top of your head. Woo, awesome. Now, we're going to take that lamp, that scarf, and we're going to scrunch it as small as we can. And as we scrunch that, I want you to make your body as small as you can. So if you're standing up, you're going to curl over. If you're sitting, you're just going to scrunch up really small in your chair. And now inside that lamp, we live in a itty-bitty living space. So say that with me in a really tiny scrunched up voice. Itty-bitty living space. And now grow. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grow as big as you can and say, phenomenal cosmic powers. Ready? phenomenal cosmic powers, and scrunch back up into that tiny, tiny, tiny lamp and say, itty bitty living space, and grow in 4, 3, 2, 1, phenomenal cosmic power, and shrink for 4, 3, 2, 1, itty bitty living space, and go for 4, 3, 2, 1, phenomenal cosmic powers, and shrink for 4, 3, 2, 1, itty bitty living space, and really, really fast, ready, set, go, phenomenal cosmic power, itty bitty living space, phenomenal cosmic power, itty bitty living space, phenomenal cosmic power, itty bitty living space. Oh, that was a lot of work.
Alrighty, so remember our magic lamps and how we had all this magic in our scarf? Now we're gonna make our scarf into a magic carpet. Yes, we're gonna go on a magic carpet ride. So we're gonna start from our head all the way to our back. You're sitting in your chair, no worries, you can totally do this. We're just gonna focus on the upper part of the body. And so we're gonna start with our head, and your head is gonna slowly roll down. And it's gonna come back up. And then when we come back up, we're gonna toss the scarf like we're on a magic carpet ride, all right? So we're gonna go back down again. You can go really slow. And let's add a woo when we come up. So when we come up, a woo! And you can go from high to low or low to high. Let's go on our magic carpet ride again. Head to tail and come up. Woo! And let's say our last magic carpet ride is we're gonna go shooting to the clouds. So it's gonna be a really, really high descent. So when I say 3, 2, 1, I wanna see your craziest, kookiest poses as if you're going straight through the clouds on your magic carpet, all right? So let's get set into our magic carpet. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go up very high. We're shooting to the clouds. 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna go down. And now that we went on the craziest magic carpet ride, we're just gonna set our carpet down. We're gonna slowly we're gonna get off our carpet. And say thank you, carpet.
Thank you. I love that.
Alrighty, so now that we had a magic lamp and we went on a crazy magic carpet ride, we're gonna meet some of the characters of Aladdin today. So first we're gonna start with Aladdin's best friend, and he is very, very tiny but super powerful. His name is Abu. Yes, and Abu actually has his sound in his teeth. So we're gonna get really in our teeth, and we're gonna do some monkey noises. So a little like, and I was wondering, hey, Amberlee, do you think there's any movement that we could do to show Abu?
Absolutely. Let's warm up our upper body and let's do some cool monkey poses. I bet that's what some of you were already doing because that goes with monkey sounds. So when you make monkey noises, you're just going to move your arms, your upper body and arms however you want to be a monkey. Ready, set, go.
And maybe let's add some of those noises in there as well so we can do some. I love that. Next, we're gonna move on to another animal in Aladdin, and he is the companion of Jafar. He is none other than Iago. And Iago's a bird, so we're gonna get very much in our nasal, and we're gonna squawk, squawk. You should hear some vibration. You should feel some vibration in your nasal resonator. Squawk, squawk. And hey, Amberlee, is there any bird movements we could possibly do for Iago?
I bet many of you are already doing that with us. As you say squawk, you can even use that scarf if you want and float those upper body arms with you. Squawk,
Squawk, squawk, squawk, squawk. All right, we're gonna get the bird a little bit out of us. We'll shake that off. And next we have one of my favorite characters in Aladdin. She is so powerful and wonderful. Her name is none other than Jasmine. And Jasmine is gonna have a lot of her voice in her chest. So we're going to feel a lot of vibration in our chest area. And so we're going to say, Jasmine, Jasmine. And you should feel a lot of vibration in this area. And I wonder, Amberlee, if we have any movements that we could do to say Jasmine.
Yeah, using your upper body still, so you can use that scarf if you want, and we're going to take our hands really gracefully and powerfully and take them from low to high, almost like a crown, and you can even throw that scarf up there like it's a crown as you say Jasmine. All right, Anuhea, lead us away.
Let's take it away. Jasmine, Jasmine. Wow, I'm feeling so regal doing Jasmine. Next, we're going to move on to a place, and this is a very magical place in Aladdin. It's filled with many treasures, many secrets, and so we have the Cave of Wonders, and you can see I'm already doing it, but we're going to place our vibration here in our stomach. Cave of Wonders. And I'm wondering, Amberlee, if there's anything we can do to show our power in the Cave of Wonders.
I love this movement you're doing, and I wonder if we can even use a little bit of our upper body and start to use our lower body too. So when you can keep that scarf with you if you want, or keep it in your lap if you're sitting like me, up to you. So when we say Cave of Wonders, I wonder if you can even do a jump, or if you're sitting, you can stomp your foot at the same time. So Cave of Wonders.
Cave of Wonders. Cave of Wonders. Wow, I'm feeling very much like a cave of wonder. Next, we're going to move on to the genie, and he is expressive and fun, and he is also the best friend of Aladdin, and he is such a loyal friend. So we're going to be very expressive and fun, and we're going to have our voice kind of here in our chest area. You ain't never had a friend like me. And really shoot that out. We're going to project that statement out. You ain't never had a friend like me. And I'm wondering, Amberlee, if there's some movement we could do to show off the genie.
Absolutely. So if you're sitting in a chair like me, you can shake your hips back and forth, getting that lower body warmed up. And if you're standing like Anu, you can shake your hips around, and you could even add a spin to it if you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. And then you could spin really fast.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
Woo!
You ain't never had a friend like me. I love that. That makes me feel like a great friend. Next, we're going to move on to a really mysterious, kind of plotting, maniacal character in Aladdin. He's very maniacal and plotting. We're moving on to Jafar. And Jafar is actually, he's going to move through his resonator. So we're going to start fairly low in our stomach, and then we're going to come up a little bit in our chest. And we're going to say, give me that lamp. And you should feel kind of your voice flowing through you. Give me that lamp. And I'm wondering, Amberlee, if there's anything that we could do to show off Jafar and his mysterious behavior.
I feel like Jafar is mysterious and also demanding with these words, give me that lamp. So using our lower body, you could stomp every time you say, give me that lamp. So each word you could stomp if you'd like. And Anu had us doing these arms, you know, so you could use that if you want, but really thinking about that lower body, how you're stomping to really demand what you want.
Awesome. Let's take it away. Give me that lamp. Give me that lamp. And last but not least, it would be unfair for us to do Aladdin without doing Aladdin. So Aladdin is going to be more of like a head voice. So it's going to be more of like a chest and pushing out. You can kind of think of like something pushing from your chest out, and you're sending it out through your mouth and going a little up in your head. So we'll go one jump ahead of the breadline, and if this helps to send that sound out, you can totally do it. One jump ahead of the breadline. And Amberlee, do you think that there could be some Aladdin movement we could do?
You know, this line is so great, Anuhea, because Aladdin is saying one jump. So with our legs, our lower body, we're going to skip. We're going to pick up one leg at a time. One jump ahead of the breadline. One jump ahead of the breadline, and you can still do that movement Anuhea was showing us if you want to, even pretend that this is your bread and you've got to hold on to it really tight.
I love that. All right, let's put it all together. One jump ahead of the red line. One jump ahead of the red line. And now that we went through all of our characters and our voices and we used our acting skills in Aladdin, we're going to move on to our next movement.
Now we're going to warm up the different sides of our body. So I want you to think that one side of your body is frozen, it has glue or something sticky to it, and we're going to move the other side of our body. You could take that scarf to help you remember which side we're going to move. You can move that leg, the arm, whether you're standing or sitting, and we're going to play some fun music from Aladdin. So I want you to think of really smooth, gliding movements, swirling movements that you can make when you hear the music. And then at some point, I'll stop and I'll say switch, and we'll switch to the other side. Switch sides. Okay, now we're going to do that same thing on both sides, but I want you to think about sharp, fast, quick movements that you can make. So go back to that first side, put that scarf in your hand if you're using it, and we're going to play a new song. Awesome job. Now we're going to do some cross lateral movements. So I want you to take both hands up in the air, and we're going to take this hand with the scarf, whichever one that is, and cross it to the opposite knee. So you're crossing inside your body. And then we're going to do that with the other side. Cross and cross and cross. Nice. One more time. I feel like we could add something from Aladdin to this.
I love that. I think we could do the beginning, the first song of Aladdin, which goes a little bit something like this. Make way for Prince Ali. Say, hey, it's Prince Ali.
Again.
Make way for Prince Ali. Say, hey, it's Prince Ali.
Awesome, that was so much fun. I wonder if we can switch it up on you. Now, we're going to take hand with the scarf in one hand. You're gonna cross it behind you to tap the opposite foot. So, it's gonna go behind me and tap my right foot. My left hand's tapping my right foot. If you're sitting down, then you can cross that foot in front of you and tap it. So we're gonna go cross, and the other side. Cross, cross, cross. Here we go, cross. Cross. Anu, I wonder if we can sing the song with this movement.
I think we totally can. Let's do it. Make way for Prince Ali. Say, hey, it's Prince Ali.
Nice job. Our last part of the brain dance is vestibular, which means we're going to make ourselves a little bit dizzy, which can be fun for some people. So if you're standing, one option is you're going to be spinning around. If you are sitting, or if you do not like getting dizzy or have balance issues, then you don't have to spin around. You can swing side to side. You could swing up and down. And remember, you're the one controlling how much you're moving, how fast you're moving. So do what feels best for your body. So I'm going to play some music from Aladdin. And if you're standing and you want to spin, like me, you're going to toss that scarf up in the air. And you're going to spin and try to catch it. You're going to spin in one direction. And for Anu sitting down, she might be rocking side to side this time. Ready? right, let's find some stillness now in our bodies. Take a deep breath in. Let that breath out. Our brains are working so hard right now to regain equilibrium, and that actually makes our brains even stronger. And that's why we do vestibular, to help us. So you probably already know what's going to happen next. We were spinning to one side if we were standing up spin. So now we got to do the other side. And if you're sitting, you could choose to rock side to side, or if you want something different, you could do up and down this time. Ready? And find some stillness. Take a deep breath in. Let that breath out. You can hold on to something if that helps you feel better. You can even stop and look, really focus at the palms of your hand if that feels good. Let's take another deep breath in. Nice. Now to close out our brain dance, we are going to do a couple of deep breaths, and I want you to think about how we're going to carve with our hands on our scarf. We're going to pretend like we're carving a whole new world with that. So ready? Take a deep breath in. And let that breath out. One more time. Let that breath out. Awesome.
Great work, everyone. You just did the brain dance with your body and your mind. How do you feel right now? Does your body and your mind feel different than you did before doing the brain dance? You can do the brain dance whenever to feel awake. You can do it in the morning or anytime you just need to get up and move around. Or you can do it to take a moment to reset and recenter your mind.
In all of our classes at Seattle Theater Group, we love to end with a celebration of ourselves and all of our hard work, and we're going to do that with you today. So we like to do something where we give ourselves a 1, 2, 3. And after 3, we're going to clap our hands together and say, ha, in a really powerful way because we are powerful people. So we'll give ourselves 1, 2, 3, ha. And then after that, you can add some snaps going down, sort of like a fireworks explosion. So we're so proud of the work that you did today, bringing yourselves to exploring the brain dance with you, moving your body, working all those different parts of your brains, and we hope that you have an awesome day. Let's give ourselves a 1, 2, 3, ha! All right, thank you again so much for joining us. If you want to learn more about us and our programs, you can visit our website at www.stgpresents.org. We'll see you around.